doing today? The big ol' eyes. You like my big eyes? Look at how big. Look at how big. You like your big-eyed girlies? What do you like better? Do you like the big eyes like so? Or do you prefer if I do... gargantuan even. Gargantuan. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good day. Very big, very eyes. They are incredibly eyes. Hey, Jumpstone. Happy 3-year anniversary, ROCA ROURIN. It's not the 14th yet, but you don't have a stream on the 14th, so I think it's right to say here. Hey, not a memby, I see. I forgot. I don't have tongue tracking on the webcam. Hands are traded for the tongue. You can kind of hear when I'm sticking on my tongue, right? That stupid spit sound. Whatever. I do have a stream on the 14th, but it won't be on my channel. Just saying. But I'll be celebrating with the girls. So you'll see me. You'll see me. You'll see me. It does make a sound, doesn't it? It's weird. What is weird? Everybody has a tongue, except for people who don't, I guess. Also, thank you so much. 3-year anniversary. I mean, you are early though. It's bad luck. It's bad luck. Bad luck to wish it so soon. Are you at liberty to tell us where and when by now? I think Poco was going to host it. I'm not sure. Isn't the waiting room up yet? Let me check. Let me check. Because we talked about it, though. If it doesn't happen anymore, just saying, I'll still be there. I'll probably be, like, streaming on ZAAAAPPU, but we planned this, so... I'm pretty sure... Poco is doing it the whole time already. She is doing a marathon right now, I think. Was it? I remember her. I remember her mentioning that. But... we did plan to play a game together because the girls were like, "Roca, get this game." So yeah, just look forward to that. And again, if I still happen, I don't know, if stuff happens, because stuff happens, I'll still be there. I'll still be streaming. I'll just put up a quick waiting room or something. That's gonna be a hell of a long time. Yeah, true. Should I set things up? I just want to know. Just trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I'll be there. For sure. So yeah. Wait, can you guys hear the music? Okay, you can. Cool. Wait, can you hear the background music? Actually, maybe not. Ooh, you can't. Okay, there you go. Sorry. I still had it turned on for, what is it? Movie night? I always forget, because I do see the sound, but it's monitor only, so I'm the only one who hears it. It's so deceiving, because I do see I see the, like, slider turned up, so I'm like, oh, you guys can hear it. But no, I really like this song. I gotta miss this. Isn't it good? Isn't it good? It's really good. I think Paz did a really good job. Love this VGM. Which one do you like better, the intro or this one? I'm really feeling nostalgic for this BGM. Yeah, so nostalgic. Way back to, like, the good old days of 2025. When I debuted this song. I was starting to miss it. It is a banger after all. That's like picking a favorite child. Yes, and every parent does it, and then they just don't say it. Unless they do. Did you have the kind of parent who would tell you who the favorite child was, or not? Do you think it's evil? My mom would never know. My mom could never know. She would never say something like it. Never, ever. You could hold her at gunpoint. She would not pick a favorite child. But you're able to tell. Sometimes I feel gaslit. I don't know. I don't know, man. Because it's always like, parents are always like, no, I love every child equally. I love all of you. But like, I'm always able to tell, you know? It's like, so I don't know. I've been gaslighted since birth. I don't think my mom had a favorite. Not sure about that, about my dad. I think it's impressive if you don't think that. Because I was pretty sure my dad was very open about it. It was very open about it, and it wasn't me. No. He thinks everyone has their preferred people, even unconsciously. I'm not really sure about that. I think that's I guess you could say that, sure, depending on how you measure it. Cause, I'm not doing anything with my hand. What the fuck was it doing? It's like, you value different things in people. It's not as easy as like, oh, I like this person, I don't like this person. Like, you can like people for like different reasons. You can like different things about people. So like, I do kind of get it. But at the same time, you know, there's always that feeling of like, no, somebody else is like more than me. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put that into words. I got to put that into a unit of measure. How much I like you, how much I like somebody with. As someone with a couple kids, there are differences that some are good and some not so much. So there's no favorite. It's just different, I guess. You just appreciate different things in different people. But I will say it. Growing up, I did always have the feeling of like, oh yeah, no, yeah, that's the favorite, and it's not me. So how are those Warhammer minis coming along? Oh, you'll actually see them. I was actually gonna do it on Monday. I really wanted to do it, but I will have a meeting on Monday, so it will have to be on Tuesday. You will see the minis on Tuesday, and we will see progress, hopefully. So look forward. Rocco, is your favorite gemstone? Wait. You gotta have like pictures. I gotta have like a picture of a gemstone on the back, like one like giant one, and then the other one is like tiny. Where is it? Jamenta. Oh, there you are. Jeez, Jamenta, what the fuck? Why are you scaring me like that? And then be like, yeah, I have no favorites. I love them all the same. I love them all the same. Yeah. I love them all the same. I totally love Jamanta and Gemstone OG. Just the same. Actually, I do have a favorite gemstone. This one. I don't know. I love 𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐻𝐻. What about this one? You guys remember this one? Let's see where he is. Need to find them. You can see he's not the favorite because I don't even know where he is. Oh, here. Hello, Roxy. Hi. This motherfucker. Do you remember him? Indiana Stones. It is. Indiana Stones. Egypt gemstone. That's his name. Mr. Egypt. Just the Egypt gemstone. Sasuga. And the boulder. I miss the boulder. Yeah, no, I love all the gemstones just the same. Just the same. Totally don't have a favorite gemstone. Hey, I'm Brazilian. You're so beautiful. You should call with a savior. May cause involuntary smiles and temporary loss of reasoning ability. Happy post Valentine's Day. That is very post Valentine. It's alright. Thank you so much. That is very nice, but it's very post Valentine. That is very, very much in advance. Wow. Yeah. ROCA Love, thanks for inspiring me to take up singing myself and actually improving a bit. It's not much, but I wanted to show appreciation. Thank you so much, Slag! Thank you so much. Ooh, I want to hear you singing now. Are you practicing every day? It's almost half a year post. Yeah, even more than that, right? It's so far away. I like that he opened with I'm Brazilian. Hey, it is very important. That's context, okay? I need my context here. You never know. You can never tell. You can never tell. For some of you guys, I'm not even sure where you're from. Some of you guys, I'm really sure. But some of you are not very obvious about it. I know some never actually mentioned it. Tiny Jamantha. Geen idee, eerlijk. Hey, misschien kom je uit België. Weet ik veel. Are you sure? You sure? Well, I guess you could lie, but are you sure about me? Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually kind of terrible at lying. I don't know. You totally can't tell that I'm from the Netherlands, right? We're all from Groningen. Groningen bestaat niet. Allee zeg, amai. Ja, dat kun je toch niet zomaar doen. Yeah. Pretty sure you know all green gemstone. Not all greens. Not all greens have told me. Some gemstones are very like, I'm lurking. I am not telling you where I'm from. From the Netherlands? That would be crazy. What if you're all just Dutch? They could be from Curaçao and just gaslighting us. Specifically Curaçao. Hey, I mean, it's true. They do, like, some people, they do speak Dutch over there. Hi everyone, I'm Brazilian. I don't know much about speaking English, but I'll try. Thank you. I don't speak a word of Portuguese. I wish I could. It is very cool sounding. I know that one song, but that's just Portuguese, not really Brazilian. I like bossa nova. Honorary Dutch now. I gotta teach you guys more Dutch, huh?
Thank you.
If everyone is Dutch, we can all peek at each other's Netherlands. What? Wait, do you mean it like that? At first, I thought it was a joke about like how the country was literally flat, so we could just see each other from like far away. But then I was like, wait a minute, no. It's just a fucking gooner again. Okay, I see. It's just a fucking gooner. My dude is all about that Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Ooh. Yeah. I really gotta teach you guys more Dutch. I feel like I don't speak Dutch enough. A lot of people don't even know I'm Dutch. Too cowardly to even sign it. What a noob. I know, right? At least sign it. No, honestly, just saying. Even if you donate anonymously, I can see who you are. The others can't, but I can. I know some of you have tried to be sneaky and tried to fill in another username, thinking that, oh, she's not gonna notice, but yes, I can. I actually can. Yes. I actually can. It will snitch on you. Yep. I am not making this up, and I am saying this to put fear into you so you know to not pull any bullshit, because I know. I literally know. I know there's some of you who've tried to ban evade or tried to go by a different name or tried to skinwalk somebody else. I can see, okay? Use a different email. Sure, if you want to set that up. But still, like in G. Hey, I don't know everybody's name necessarily, but I can see if it's made by the same person. Like it groups it together for me, even if it's a different username. Yeah, skinwalks, like, no, seriously, it has happened before. It has happened before, trust me, and I see that and actually check that stuff, especially if you're being annoying. If you're annoying, I'm like, wait, who is this? You know, like, who is this again? And like, I was like, oh, okay, I see. I was wondering if it shows your legal name, not that I care. It does not show your legal name. You don't get doxed that far, but I can see if, like, which donations are by the same person. So, Was it something super evil or just a prank? It was just a prank, that one. But the ban evading was kind of evil, not gonna lie. And I did think they were being like really sneaky about it. They were being sneaky about it. There is also somebody who has been writing stuff that's very like I told you not to do it and you still do it. And then he changed his username, probably thinking I can't see, but I can see it's just you again, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Venimation calls one name to memory in recent times. There are several people. It's not just one person. There are several people, and it's kind of insane to me. I don't know. Bro is trying to be funny. He's thinking he's sneaky. Little goblin. Hey, I want to see you say. Oh wait. I need to find how to pronounce that. Let me try. Cause this is a cheese bread. I made this before. I'm really terrible at pronouncing it. Cheems. How to say it? Let's see.
You are looking at Julian's
Wait, that's scary.
pronunciation guide, where we look at how to pronounce better some of the most mispronounced words.
Why is
in
he
the
so
world.
smooth
Like this
sounding? What the
other
fuck?
curious word, but how do you say what you're looking for today?
Why is it sounding like this?
Let's learn how to pronounce the name of this dish, this recipe, literally meaning bread of cheese. They are Brazilian cheese balls. So let's learn how to pronounce.
Why does he sound like this?
Brazilian Portuguese, I should say. Pão. That means bread.
Pão
de queijo. Pão de queijo. See.
Pão de queijo. Does it sound? Did I say that right? Probably not. He has to make a longer video. I think it was really trying to hit that 1 minute mark in this one. Pão de queijo. Oh, pound the queijo. What? Is it that guy that was gonna exposed to just make up the pronunciation? Wait, maybe I fucked it up then. 6 out of 10. What can I do for those 4 points? I don't like this guy's vids ever since I saw one that was a bit wrong. It really fucks it up. Wait, let's see somebody else's then. Okay. Damn, okay, that's loud. And it's short and I can't change the volume. Fuck, I hate my life. I'm not gonna watch that.
Hey folks, this video will teach you how to pronounce the Brazilian Portuguese word pão de queijo. The correct pronunciation is pão de queijo.
That's so hard. Wait, so you ended in like pão de queijo. I thought the J in like Spanish Portuguese language more or less sounds like an H. That's Brazilian pronunciation. Pão de queijo. How's Portuguese even real? Yeah, we should all speak Americanish. I agree. That's like the only language that matters. We should all speak American. Okay, that's the only language that matters. All other languages need to go. We don't need that. We don't need Canadian. We don't need British. We don't need all of that. American is the best language. It has pretty fonts. We don't need no German. We don't need any of that. We need American. You need to speak American. Hey, it's better than many foreigners are saying. You can come to Brazil now. Hey! Okay, but I will eat all the bread though. All the cheese bread will be finished. I'll eat all of it. I really want to try this Brazilian snack. Wait, I want to show you. I'm fascinated by this, and I've actually been thinking about making it, but what's keeping me from doing it is it's deep fried, and I hate deep frying. Wait, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. I'm just so fascinated by this. Like, it looks so good. Here. It's like a chicken croquette. And it is called... Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that here, darn it. There you go, I don't know. Beans on rice? It's not a Scotch egg. Where's the egg, bro? Are you blind? It's chicken. There's like chicken inside, and then there's like dough on the outside. Fun fact, don't ask a Canadian what they use for measuring stuff. What do Canadians use for measuring stuff? Actually, are there even any Canadians here? I don't think so. It's called 𝕄𝔸𝔾𝕀₂? How do you pronounce it? Wait. I wanna see. Let me try. Oh. 𝕄𝔸𝔾𝕀₂?
𝕄𝔸𝔾𝕀₂.
I love it. 𝕄𝔸𝔾𝕀₂. I can do that. I want to eat this so badly. If I go there, I'll eat all of them. No. Wait. An unholy mix of imperial and metric. Why do they do that, though? Canadian measurements are the most scuffed thing in existence. Why would you... Okay, what do Canadians use? Measure with... Canadians use a unique... Oh wait, this is AI. I'm not gonna read that. Wait, fuck. Okay. I'm on a Reddit page right now, so you know it's real bad. It's called Ask a Canadian. There's no logic to it. It's just the way we were raised. We drive with metric distances on the roads, so we use a no metric. But the shorter distances, we tend to use imperial. Why? Room size, height of person, distance from here to the couch. What? As well as we use imperial for how much something weighs. Probably because nothing in our lives demands we use metric for it. Damn, okay, they just, okay. We also use imperial in the kitchen because most recipes are listed that way. For temperature, we use metric because we were raised watching weather shows that displayed it in metric. I don't know what... So, essentially, just they're just doing it because nobody asks questions. And nobody has, like, done stuff that requires them to do it differently. Okay, I see. That is... weird. They're just going by vibes, I feel. It's the US influence. It's America again. It's American. We are a bastard child of metric and imperial. That's just it. I know using imperial measurements is wrong. I agree. We need to use metric. Metric is good. You need to switch. It's because they're used to it that way, which is how most people operate. I guess that's true. I will say, I'm gonna be honest, but I think this is also because if you find like stuff like cooking or recipes on the internet, it's always some American who did it, and because of that, I feel like I tend to use things like cups more often, and it's kind of annoying switching between like cups and like grams or something. I prefer grams. I think that's just the safest. I don't really I think the problem with cups, using cups for cooking, is that's just the volume, and sometimes the volume is not really accurate. Like when it tells you like, oh yeah, use a cup of minced onions. Like it could be like slightly off. Yeah, like what even is cups? It's like volume. It measures by volume. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Cups is an unreliable means of. It was like yeah, it was 235, I think. Right? Was it? Something like that. A little bit less than 250 milliliters. There's a standard cup you can buy. I have a cup measuring set, so like 1 cup, half cup, quarter cup, whatever. It's annoying. I always prefer weight. I think that's just much more accurate. Using liter for onion is also annoying. I've never seen anybody use liters for onions, only cups. Just weigh it, bro. Just weigh it. I like weighing my ingredients. I think it's much better, especially for stuff like baking where you need to be really precise. For stuff like a stir fry, it doesn't really fucking matter. But if you want to get something like exact, I think weighing stuff is just so much safer because there's like a smaller like room for error. Liters for onions, what the hell? I don't know. Maybe it's like blended onions or something. Onion mush on grated onions. I guess you could do that, but I feel like if you're working like with liters of grated onions, or are you working in some sort of like, I don't know, hotel kitchen or something? Because that's insane. That's crazy. Are you drinking the onion? We're blending the onion up and we're drinking. It's an onion shake. I mean, cups is equivalent of liters. Huh? What? What? You... What? No, it's not? What? You mean it in terms of like that it measures by like the volume of something, right? It's a volume metric measurement, yeah, sure, but it's not, no. You have to convert that. That's a completely different unit of measure. It's not the same. Don't ask a British person what they use for measuring stuff. I can't even understand most British people, so... I actually have trouble understanding certain accents from, like, the UK. I don't know, it's... Especially when they have, like, a really thick accent, I actually can't really understand what they're saying. The British... I feel the same way about some American accents. Like, I've heard some really thick Southern accents that I'm just like, damn, I have no idea what this guy is saying. Like, the first thing I can think about is like Boomhauer, that kind of accent. I also can't understand that. I really like a thick Scottish accent. It's fun to listen to. It is very fun to listen to, but sometimes I also still have trouble understanding it. Cup is a standard. 4 cups is a quart. 4 quarts is a gallon. Oh no, the gallon. The lost gallons. Hey. Ever heard a thick Appalachian accent? Probably, but I can't recall what it's like. Australian gives me trouble. Just turn yourself upside down and like add an R to like everything or something. Oh no. They do that like no. No, Ray. What's that sound? Well, I thought I heard something. That was weird. I thought I heard like a car. No, I won't. I won't. No. I can't do it. It does sound like a car. Like I was not going crazy, right? I heard something. It sounded like Southwestern English accent, namely Cornish and Devonian accents? What the hell is Devonian? Near the more classic and old-fashioned, we do speak clearer than other parts of England. I still just find it hard. Naruhodor. It's a Naruhodor. Oh no. Welcome to the Gemstones again. Welcome back. I think Aussies are easy to understand, but they have a bunch of weird idioms. I think, from what I've heard, they're pretty easy to understand. It's just... yeah, like, I guess the idioms, but I haven't really heard a lot of those either. Sounds like a fantasy name. I only know Devonian S time period. Cornish is hard to understand. I don't know. I still struggle with English. Like, I feel like whenever I watch a movie, I really need the subtitles. But I'm also just kind of deaf. Sometimes, like, even in Dutch, I'm like, hey. I always feel so bad if I need to ask people to repeat the same thing over and over and over. So, it's just I'm kind of deaf. So, like, one of my ears is actually, like, more deaf than the other. So, hey. Aussie city town names don't look real. Just taking the piss. Nothing is real in this world. Sound mixing a movie has gotten a lot worse, TBH. I do not agree with that, actually, because I think it also depends on, like, what kind of speakers and stuff you use. But if I watch, like, an older movie from, like, I don't know, the fucking 60s or something with my current speakers, I feel like the voices are gonna be, like, all the way in the back, and then the sound, like, the movie sounds are so fucking loud and I can never fucking hear what they're saying. I feel like it's just not made for the current setup. I don't know. So I'm not really sure if at least I feel like at least I can somewhat, like, I can understand what people are saying in, like, newer movies. But yeah. The voices, Roka, what do the voices say? Do you guys have a thinking voice in your head, actually? I'm always so surprised to think about the fact not everybody has that. The Dark Viking, thank you. Yeah, let's jam. Wait. He says, this is what he said. Jam. That's not 35 times. That's not 35 times. You can't kid me. That's not 35 times. My thinking voice is just my normal voice. My thinking voice says hello. Is it like a separate entity? I have full-on conversations with myself. It's more when discussing about what I'm gonna do on a game helps me remember. You have conversations with... So, the person in your head, is it like a different personality or like the same? I do, but it doesn't have a sound, really. Is your thinking voice different than your own voice? Sometimes, actually. I feel like I can control it. I have a thinking voice as well. I only monologue. I talk with myself in my head too. A cloner yourself. Clone Wars. Hey. It's more judgmentative. Is your... Are the voices in your head smarter than you? Golden Bruce! There should be a Schmeagle. My inner voice, just don't shut up. But it's fine, sometimes has good ideas. My outer voice doesn't shut up either, so... I don't know. I feel like my inner voice... Okay, I'm gonna sound like a fucking psycho, but I feel like my inner voice does have a different personality. I think we can produce any voice in our head, saying anything. We can pretend Roka is encouraging us with life. Damn. Okay, Who's the anonymous person? Who is it? I'm checking. I'm sorry. I won't reveal unless you're ban evading. Then I will name and shame. Let's see. Okay, revenue history. Let's check it out. Okay, that... Anna, stop ban evading. Please. I'm sorry. Please don't. I'm shocked I say, bruh. Okay, don't be mean to him either, but please just don't. Please don't. But like I say, it's not just one person, okay? There's several people. But please, just don't, okay? Just respect it. If you're banned, you're banned. Please don't do this stuff, okay? It's real big stuff to pay to 𝐵𝐵𝐵. It kind of is, honestly. I don't really get it. I don't get it, but please just don't do this, okay? I'll actually look into that. Maybe I can stop that. But whatever. Okay, shit. What were we talking about? I mean, fucking the voices in my head. Let's continue our conversation about the voices in our heads. No, I don't know. I feel like the voices in my head are smarter than I am. So whenever I get to think about something, I feel like I can give myself pretty good advice. ROCA and her personas. I feel like the voice in my head is smarter than me. Which like I'm not really somebody who likes to make very impulsive decisions. I usually overthink it. I feel like I overthink it too much, actually. I'm more like to do that. I wear the tinfoil hat. You can't trace me. Okay, Paprika. If you taunt me, I will say so. Do you believe me now? Okay? Have I made my point clear? Okay. I hope this instills fear into you. I'm inside of the tinfoil hat. That voice in your hat? That's me. And I know exactly who you are, okay? I know exactly who you are. No, you can totally avoid your email being tracked if you use super chat, but that does track something else. So when your inner voice tells you not to do something stupid but you do it anyway, I never have that. I feel like I always listen to myself pretty well. I feel like it more so happens like the other way around, where I feel like I give myself advice like, oh, don't do this, it's bad, don't do this, it's gonna turn out really, really bad, like, and then I regret not doing it. I feel like I have more regrets for the things I didn't do than the things I did. My brain told me no, but my body... Yeah, I see. My inner voice tells me to do stupid things, and I do them because I'm him. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Isn't that the definition of regrets? Well, I mean, you can regret doing something as well, but I feel like for me it's the other way around. Like, I just regret don't doing something. Hey, brain is stronger than the body. I'm definitely more somebody who, like, I don't know. It's kind of like my head versus my heart kind of thing, and I always pick my head, and I regret it so often. I feel like I always hesitate too much. I hesitate too much. I'm scared to make mistakes. Fun fact: schizophrenia means split mind, but it refers to the split from reality, not a split personality. Oh, I see. I actually didn't know that. I thought it was like a split personality kind of thing. Because I guess you can't really have, like, with a split personality, you're still somewhat in control over the personalities, right? I feel. But with schizophrenia, you don't, right? It's really just like somebody else is talking to you, right? I don't know. Is that how it works? I think so. It's also interesting, there's no schizophrenic among the congenitally blind. What? Really? I'm looking it up. That's crazy. There's no schizophrenia in people born completely blind. But people who became blind later in life? Okay, could blindness potentially cure schizophrenia? Like, say if a person had schizophrenia and then it would become blind, would they become more or less schizophrenic over the years, or would it stay about the same? Why would that be a dangerous question? I think it's a question we should ask, at least. I think it's always good to know what you're dealing with. Question, did anyone of chat or streamer even act on an intrusive thought? I mean, I guess, isn't it normal? Haven't we all? Remove your eyes, it's the only way. Well, what if it could actually cure it? Wait. Skitz is going to watch the stream and try it out tonight. I mean, that he won't watch the stream anymore afterwards, I guess. It'll be the last stream he ever watched. But I don't know, I just wonder, because I was thinking, okay, say if blindness could help with schizophrenia, you could essentially, like, I would be curious. I mean, I assume it's not an instant thing. It would take time. Could you spend a few years of your life blind until this schizophrenia is like down or gone, and then you get your eyesight back? Because you could potentially do that. It doesn't have to be like a permanent thing to take your eyesight away. So I'm seeing possibilities. No, never. I care about my eyesight. Well, I mean, you're not schizo, right? Or are you? That's an interesting idea. I wouldn't be surprised if someone was testing it. That's what I wonder, you know? That's why I think it's not necessarily a bad thing to consider, like, if that could maybe cure it. Maybe if you stay, like, blind for enough time that you just don't really remember anything anymore, it could, like, I don't know, be gone. And then... But would it resurface? Actually, has schizophrenia ever been documented in a person who was born blind but got his vision back? That's what I think that's also a pretty interesting one. I suspect it affects parts of the brain that develop from eyesight, so removing the sight is probably too late because the parts are already developed. What if the person's still in the developing? Like, what if it's still a child? What if it was diagnosed in a child who isn't fully developed yet? Like, I do hear stories of, like, people sometimes who are blind, and they say, like, they've been blind for so long that they just can't remember anything anymore. So I'm just wondering. I'm just thinking. So eye and eye socket manipulation for schizophrenia cure, isn't that just transorbital lobotomy? I mean, lobotomies aren't reversible, though. But I know blindness is. There have even been cases where people who were born completely blind could, you know, have eyesight back with, like, with a transplant or something. So, is there a documented case of someone getting their sight back in the first place? Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen, like, it was like a transplant of, like, the cornea. I guess it also depends on, like, what level of blindness are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, it's all black, it's all darkness, or you know, is he legally blind? That's also a distinction to be made, I guess. Didn't Jesus do that? Jesus, you're the savior of my soul. At this point, there's even bionic eyes, fully mechanical replacements. That fascinates me so much. I freaking love that. I sometimes watch those videos of, like, where they make, like, a bionic hand. I saw one where it just looks like a robot hand, and the fingers can still be moved and stuff. It's so interesting how they can do that. It's so interesting. They use the muscles that are like left on like any like part of like your arm that you have left, or sometimes even in your shoulders. It's like recovering a person's hearing. It's something like that, but it's very different at the same time. People who weren't able to see find it difficult to understand how objects can obscure other objects after they regain sight. Huh. And is it something that they eventually start to come to terms with? I want to talk to these people. It's so interesting. Hey, Sonic. Hello. I do feel better in complete darkness, but maybe it's just nature of ancestors living in a cave. I actually really like the dark. I feel like it makes me feel calm. Often when I'm in my bedroom, I prefer for it to be like completely dark and I just sit there in the darkness. Even if I'm not just going to sleep, I don't know. The darkness made me feel really calm. I actually find prosthetics insane. Like how some can act so much like a normal human hand, arm, leg, foot. Anything is crazy. It is really, really insane, actually. Like what they can do with prosthetics. I was talking about prosthetics with my therapist, actually, because what is it? Like she was telling me all these stories about like different kind of prosthetics and how there's some prosthetics that like you can attach and detach. But that they're currently also researching this thing where they put like a pin in your bone. And then you can put the prosthetic on it, and it essentially just stays on there. And there were like pros and cons to that, because it does keep the prosthetic in place, and it can make it so that the connection of the prosthetic to your muscles and your nerves, is a lot more stable. But the problem with that is that there's literally a pin sticking out of your, like whatever you have left of your limb. Which that is a bit of a risk with infection and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of insane. I was talking about that sort of stuff. It's really crazy. Also, the fact that there is actually there's just so much more in terms of like hand prosthetics versus like feet, and it has to do with the fact that hands are just a bit more of a priority, because like it's easier to like live with like a prosthetic leg, and you don't really need to like, I don't know, wiggle your toes, but the whole like you need your hands for a lot of stuff, and that's something that's really hard to like recreate with something that doesn't necessarily connect to your muscles. It's a lot more complex than that, but there's just a lot more priority for it too, and because of that there's a lot more research and there's just a lot more possible. It is insane, man. She was also telling me about like we were talking about like transplants, like limb transplants. Freaking insane as well. Like she told me this story about this I think it was a guy in like a European guy, and he got a hand transplant. I think he had. That's the thing. Like whenever you have a hand transplant, they sometimes consider that you do both of them. Sometimes you also have to like remove it, because then the transplant's easier. But they want your hands to both be the same, because it's weird if you have two different hands. And this guy, I think he was one of the first to get a successful hand transplant. And it worked, like it was not exactly like, having your own hands again, but it worked. And for some reason, the transplant, I don't know, like his brain couldn't really come to terms with it. And he just felt so weird about it. And every time he looked at his hands, he was like, these are not my hands. These are not mine. I can't use them. To the point that he actually got them removed again. Yeah. Which, that's crazy, right? They went through all the trouble. He was one of the first to be successful in that, and he just got them removed because he just could not come to terms with it. He could not get used to them. It just did not feel like his hands. I mean, humans aren't symmetrical in the first place. They aren't exactly the same, but I get what they're going for. I think it's different because it's not just gonna be like the size or the way how it looks, but even like the age, or like the skin color, age, everything. Like everything of that hand is gonna be different. It's gonna be from a completely different person. There was also this other It was a girl she told me about. This was also like some weird, terrible, like horror scenario accident where she was doing fine. There was like nothing wrong with her health. And I think through like a tiny cut on her body or something, she got this infection or this bacteria into her body. And all of a sudden she got really sick, and then she had to go to the hospital, and they found out about it, and she had to get like both her legs and her arms amputated or something. Fucking crazy shit. But she also got a hand transplant, and she also had trouble getting used to them because the hands that she got were from like a woman that was much older than her. So she was still really young, and she had like really wrinkly hands. I know it was one of those like doom scenarios. I was worried about that, you know, like, oh, this tiny cut, this like dangerous bacteria is just gonna like get into you and then just make you really sick. If we could grow limbs from cells, I think the brain would have to work double time on actually making your nerves register. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. I do feel like we're more likely to make progress in prosthetics rather than growing limbs. I feel like... But we are already growing stuff, just not limbs. Like, they can already grow stuff like ears on rats and stuff. But I think the problem with limbs is like the bones, for example. Like the bones and the muscle. Like, how are you gonna grow that, you know? Like, if it's an ear, it's essentially just cartilage. And you could shape that, potentially. And it doesn't really need to, like, move around or function, I guess. So, I feel like one day we can just hold this stump into a solution and grow a new hand overnight. It would be pretty cool. I mean, if they could do the same thing as like starfish could do. You know, like how starfish, if they lose a limb, they can just regrow it. Or like a lizard and his tail. I think it would be closer to a lizard than his tail because he is regrowing bone, right? I think. A starfish doesn't have bones. Or it does. It does, I think. Different kinds of bones, though. I feel like maybe it might be closer to, like, lizard stuff. I also heard stuff about your teeth, you know, like how sharks, they have, like, infinite change of, like, their teeth. I heard something about them already, like, discovering stuff that, you know, if you lose a tooth, you could essentially, like, regrow one. Or, like, it can also be, like rodents who, like, their teeth keep growing. But... I don't know, this is like, you know, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, they were worried about, like, actually releasing this to the public because this would mean that a lot of people would lose their jobs. Like, dentists and stuff, like... It's like those ads you see, like, dentists hate him because he found, like, a cure. I'm actually studying prosthetics at university, and it's crazy how much we can do with such limitations on data gathering. Right? Okay, like that's really fucking amazing. Oh my god. What kind of stuff are you studying about? I want to know. I want to learn. Whoa. Big Dental hates this one simple trick. We can fix a major limitation of our body, but the jobs, man, the economy, the thing about the economy. Well, some lizards totally lose their tail, while some don't. It also depends on how much they lost, right? Deep dentistry. I don't know why, but the like deep dentistry just sounds funny as hell to me. I feel like dentist job would be safe for some time just because of how expensive it probably would be at first. That's what I'm thinking, you know. It's gonna be really expensive and it's probably also going to be really invasive. Also, I am thinking if it's similar to something like a rodent, the problem with that is that you have to keep filing your teeth, which sounds like more jobs to me, you know? You could become a teeth filer, where you have to like keep wearing it down, else it will just infinitely grow, you know? So, more jobs. Filing teeth would hurt a lot. I know they do it in some cultures. I know Balinese culture actually has that. They do teeth filing. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. Sounds like a fun procedure. Well, I assume if your teeth are closer to like rodent teeth, maybe it's different. I'm not really sure how that exactly works though. But it's an injection into the jawbone. Whoa, sounds very invasive. Everyone going to be gnawing on cardboard. Hey, those skills that you what is it? You worked for. Whenever you eat a popsicle and then you bite the wooden stick that stays, like the popsicle stick that stays behind. What if you have to do that like every day permanently? Like a beaver. You'd be like a beaver. Most prosthetics work from myoelectric sensors that work outside the body, but the stuff with neutral interfaces will be revolutionary. I really look forward to that. I want to see it. It's so cool. I want to see it. Just seeing that stuff in action, it's like, wow, it's amazing. Good luck on your research. Are you doing research or just learning about it? Well, good luck on your studies. Good luck on your studies. I will want to know more, so if you know more, please teach me. I'll try building a dam with my teeth. Damn, bro. Beaver means we will have permanent nerd teeth. Ugh, you'll have buck teeth. I kind of have beaver teeth, actually. I kind of have buck teeth. Really. Two big front teeth. I actually had them filed down a little bit. They were much longer. I do have a really long, what is it? Those canine teeth. I would make a cute beaver. Wait, wasn't beaver like a derogatory term or something? Or like a slang? Wait, was it? Or am I making shit up? Wait. Wait, it is. So, in the 1910s, beaver was slang for a man's beard. But by the 1920s, the meaning changed. And people connected the furry look of an animal's coat to human pubic hair. Ah! Suka! That's how the roaring 20s, eh? No, not the beaver. Not the beaver. You didn't know? I never used that word. I mean, I told you, like, I vaguely remember it being used as something derogatory, but I didn't know what it actually meant. I didn't know it was that. Somebody else is saying, okay, my understanding was not because it was furry, but it was because they both eat wood. That's terrible. That's terrible. Beaver fever. I guess back then they still more commonly made animal pelts into carpets. I mean, fur coats were very popular. They're not popular at all right now. I actually really like fur coats. I'm kind of evil. I don't know. I'm kind of like Cruella de Vil, whatever. I only wear like vintage fur coats because, you know, I found a few for a very nice price. But I'm always kind of scared because I have a lot of friends who are vegan. That they would call me out for something like that. I know some people are very like squeamish about that stuff. Fur coats are nice, but for winter time. For winter time they're nice. I also like those, what do you call them? Stoles? It's like a fur thingy. A fur neck thingy. I really like that. I just like the look of fur in general. Like it a lot. You wouldn't skin a Dalmatian. No. Oh, I found something really, really scary, guys. Actually, maybe some people are going to be mad at me. I found something kind of scary at the thrift store. And it's kind of a mystery. But I was like, you know, it's already there. And like, it's not like I'm the one killing it. It's like a jacket. And it looks like it's made of real fur. For sure. I can see it's real fur. But like... it looks like cat fur. I don't know. And I don't know if it's actually cat fur or not. It's kind of weird because at the same time I'm thinking like there's no way because a cat's so small and it couldn't possibly like get that big of a like fur piece from that, right? So I was thinking maybe it's lynx. I'm not sure. But it looks, you didn't ask what it is. Why? It was from the thrift store and the lady just said, I'm just quoting her like, yeah, like, I don't know what kind of fur it is, but it kind of looks like my cat. So, I was thinking it's probably lynx or something. More than one cat died for a coat. Well, most coats like are made from like multiple animals. But yeah, it's a really old, it's an old coat. It's not like a newer made one. I can tell that much from like the way how it's sewn. Chinchilla fur coats used to be very popular. Really? Chinchilla fur. That's crazy though. You'd need like what? A ton. Oh, that's those type. Damn, you'd need like what, 100 chinchillas? Holy moly. That seems kind of excessive just for one single coat. What the hell? They're like tiny. They're tiny. Ew. That wasn't cat fur, that was a lion, and I don't know why you decided that you thought what a good coat to make that into a coat. It had stripes, so I don't think it was a lion. Fur coats are messed up. It is pretty messed up, but I still have some. I don't really agree with like them making any new ones, but at the same time, I'm also like, for the ones that are already there, I don't really see the point of like destroying them. I guess that maybe there's some sort of what is it? There's a ethical, I guess, an ethical aspect to it. I'm not sure. Tiger. It does not look like tiger either. It's kind of like the damage is already done. Might as well just use it until it's like, you know, gone, and then just never do it again. That's what I think, you know, like take good care of it and preserve it, at least respect what happened, and then just don't do it anymore. People have hunted for thousands of years and fur coats saved their ancestor bacon over and over. It's not that messed up. I think it's more like the way how it's done. For me, I'm very much like, I feel like if you're gonna turn something into like, if you're gonna use like one part of the animal, like use the other parts as well. I'm not against like killing animals or something like, it's kind of like circle of life thing, but I do not agree to like, I don't know, you use one part and you throw the rest away. It always feels so sad to me. I'm like, at least like find something for some other purpose for like the other stuff too. Make it optimal. So just I don't know, just use every part of it. And it goes for everything, really. I think it goes for like, I don't know, cow meat or something too. I feel like people always focus on like the good and easy cuts, you know, like steaks and whatever, but the bones and stuff, you should also use that for cooking. It's actually really, really nice. You can make a really good broth out of that. Don't throw it away. Don't throw away the fat. Render the fat. Use it as I don't know, use the lard. Use the what do you call it? I forgot the name for the cow fat. And then use the bones. Make a stock out of it. Use everything. And I think then you truly respected the animal at least. And you know, yes, it died, but like its death was not in vain. I know some people don't agree with that. I know some people think it's fucked up, but tallow. That was the word I was looking for. Tallow. You have lard, tallow, and what's the name for chicken fat again? They had a specific name for that too, I think. Don't make me hungry, Roca. I actually have like a bunch of rendered chicken fat. I stopped buying like oil from the store. What I do right now is I just buy a bunch of like animal fat from the butcher. It's super duper cheap because it's kind of a waste product, and then I render it down myself. And I use that instead to cook with everything. And it's great. I don't think I ever heard of a chicken specific fat name. I think there was a chicken fat. I swear swear it was. I wasn't making it up. Oh, schmaltz. There you have it. Schmaltz with a Z on the end. So 𝐶HMALTZ. Schmaltz. That was the chicken fat name. See, I remember it right. Cooking with animal fats is far healthier than seed oils. I guess it depends. Like, I feel like a lot of things in like the food industry get like a bad name, but what it all comes down to is balance and not getting too much of it. Like, I think anything is in excess is bad for you. So it depends on how processed something is. But even if something is processed, everything with moderation, you know, with moderation. That's, I feel like a lot of people forget that because they're like, oh, this substance is evil or something. But like, you know, if you think about it that way, a lot of vitamins are evil too, because if you get like too much of something, you can literally like overdose on that. Like, you could have a vitamin overdose, which is the reason why you should really watch out when you're eating stuff like a little liver. Liver has a lot of vitamins in it, but if you eat too much liver, you can actually get very sick from that. And, you know, things like salt. Salt is evil too, actually. Too much salt can literally kill you. Doesn't mean we should stop eating salt. Too much of anything's bad. That's true, that's true. Too much love would kill you. Too little salt can kill you as fast. This is why moderation is very important. And I wish I was more understanding about it instead of people saying like, oh, this substance good, this other substance evil. Or the whole like, yes, this is bad because it has chemicals in it. This is bad, it has chemicals in it. Oh no! Bro, you're never gonna believe this one. You're gonna sit down for this one. Listen up, buddy. Don't... Not the evil chemicals, right? Or I feel like things like chemicals or things like processed just get a really bad rep. Like, oh no, it's processed. Processed could literally mean anything, really. Like, it's chemicals. It is processed. No. Is it chemicals that make the frogs gay? What's wrong with the frogs being gay, huh? Huh? What's wrong with that, huh? How dare you say that during this month? The 𝐵𝙗𝙗 monoxide scandal, I know. You know, when I do waffles, I just fry it open with pork instead using grease. Oh, you mean like lard? You use lard for waffles? I just use animal fat for anything now. Sometimes I do use butter though. It's hard for me to kind of step away from that because I grew up with my mom putting literally butter in everything. She was very like, no, we don't cook with oil, we cook with butter. Butter this, butter that. I heard it's apparently a very like French thing. There's like a, depending on where you are in France, I guess. Butter is just very delicious. It is too delicious, in fact. It is one of my many kryptonites. It's always the French. And it depends, because there's like a portion of French where they their cooking mostly has butter in it. And then there's also a good portion, I think it's more towards the south, where they mainly focus on like olive oil and stuff. It makes sense geographically and stuff. So yeah. We do use a lot of butter in French cuisine. And butter is very good after all. I really like the taste of French butter. I like making my own butter. It's very easy. Sometimes I use butter, but usually vegetable oils. Ah, evil vegetable oils. Yeah. In moderation, in moderation. I love butter in food. It makes it taste better, doesn't it? I love butter. Just butter on toast is already like, mwah, love it. Italians love their olive oil. They do, they do. I do think I'm definitely more of like team butter than team olive oil. I like olive oil, but butter. Butter or ghee. Ooh. The only good thing about France is the baguettes, cheese, and ham. Baguettes are golden. Ooh. You know, I know we all have beef with the French apparently, but I will say there are some pretty good stuff from French. A lot of other stuff, especially in cooking. They know what to do. Butter toast is great. I've heard about browning butter a bit before using it in baking. Yeah, that is actually a French technique. It is actually a French technique. And there was a fancy term that I do not remember because I'm terrible at remembering terms, as you can tell. But it was like browning the butter. And it's what happens is, you know, the milk solids and the butter kind of caramelize, and it gives it this nice toasty flavor. God, love it, love it, love it, love it. It is not just caramelizing. It is, it is caramelizing, but it's a specific type of caramelization. Hey, there's just an entire millennia beef between us Brits and the French. It's just what happens, you know. I will say, I do prefer French cuisine over British cuisine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not that big of like a UK food hater. I know there's a lot of like hate on like, UK food is like the most disgusting food ever. But I think they have some pretty good dishes. I think they have some pretty good stuff. I like shepherd's pie in particular. It's just one of my favorite things ever. Yeah, let's call this steak. Okay, whatever, dude. Jellied eel. I've never had jellied eel before. I would try it. I do not dare to try haggis though. I do not dare. Maybe if it's a vegan version. I can't get over the fact that it's like stomach and liver and whatever. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's hearty. Yeah, especially haggis because it has literal hearts in it. The British cuisine, pizza and Chinese. What? Okay, but if you're gonna go that way, at least say something like tikka masala or something, because I think tikka masala was actually a British dish. Like, it wasn't even from India. So at least do it right, okay? Don't fucking pizza Chinese me. The Brits create a curry. Okay, now that goes a bit far. That goes a bit far. Chicken tikka was Scottish. That is crazy, though. It is crazy. It's from a British comedy show. I don't watch a lot of British comedy shows. It was invented by an Indian immigrant in Britain. I always find these dishes so fascinating. That's like, it was created in like a different country than it you know, the person originally came from. Wasn't there like a bunch of stuff that's like, isn't that also kind of like how New York pizza and a lot of like different pizza dishes in the US came to be? Or stuff like mac and cheese. I remember watching a whole like video on like the history of mac and cheese. Fucking insane though. Sushi is a great example for it. Oh, that's true actually. Sushi has origins from Southeast Asia, and it was first it came to be as like a way to like preserve stuff. I think they used rice. And it was more like a fermentation process, so the rice would turn a little bit sour to like preserve fish. And then that's, I think it was not even just fish, I think it was like other stuff as well. But that's essentially like how the rise of the sushi came to be. And a lot of people also forget that, you know, salmon seems like such a popular sushi topping, but salmon is actually a pretty recent addition to sushi. I remember watching a bit about the history of that too, and when salmon first came to Japan, they were actually very like reluctant to use that in sushi because they were like, no, that's not really, you know, it's not really traditional, we don't really want that. And the Norwegians were able to, I don't know, market this or sell it in such a way that they ended up doing it. And that's when it actually became such a big part of, you know, sushi. And now everybody is talking about it. So I always think it's a bit funny when people laugh at stuff like, oh, look at this, it's the American sushi, it's not the original. And then, you know, you ask them what the original is, and I'm not sure, like a salmon nigiri or something. But that was very much like a fusion thing, like back in the day too. So, it is whatever, you know? I'm very much not against like, fusion food. I do think you should do it right. At least. What I don't like, okay, this is another hot take. My issue with fusion cuisine is I'm under the impression that a lot of fusion restaurants, like fusion cuisine restaurants, make it a fusion cuisine restaurant because of their lack in knowledge of like just one part of the fusion cuisine they cook. And I don't know, I feel like if you want to make good fusion food, you should at least know like both sides very well, you know, like say, I don't know, if you have like a, I'm just making it up, Japanese Dutch fusion restaurant or something, I feel like you should understand both like Dutch cuisine and Japanese cuisine. And what the problem is a lot of people, they don't understand both, they only understand like both like half, and then they combine them, and I feel like it's just a lazy way of like making up for your lack of skill. Sorry, I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to this. I just think fusion cuisine should never be like you trying to compensate for your lack of skill in cooking. At least do it right. You gotta understand your rules in order to break them properly. It's Americans that have the big ass buck teeth. Like, wait, what? Where are you getting that from? Skill issue, 1 out of 10. It's one reason why I don't like a lot of fusion restaurants, and I'm always very skeptical, but I will say there are some fusion restaurants I have visited where I'm like, wow, that's really well done. You know, I can see that this is actually a labor of love. Is bro half an hour behind? I think you need to refresh the stream, because I think you're kind of behind. Add raw salmon, slice and hagelslag, new Dutch Japanese fusion. No! No! You know what? Chocolate and fish, I've heard of a combination like that before. I think if you could maybe... Okay, if you wouldn't use like a milk chocolate, but maybe like a very dark chocolate, and you would use like the bitter notes of the chocolate, like use it in the sauce, maybe you could potentially combine it with fish. You'll realize it in an hour! Oh shit, you're right, he's not getting the memo. You guys need to tell him. You guys are still sending messages to the past. I just live in the future. No. Hey, future restaurants do require the chef to know both cuisines well. Otherwise it'll suck. Yep. And there's too many fusion restaurants that are fusion restaurants simply because they do not understand both, and they're too lazy to learn it, and they just think they can get away with it. And then they always have some lazy excuse of like, yeah, but I'm doing this to cater to the, you know, like the palates, you know, in this country. Like, you can tell if they're really just doing it to like adjust it to the people who live here, or if it's just a lack of skill. You can really tell, because there's such a thing as still being faithful to you know, the original cuisine, and, you know, making certain compromises still make it palatable for the people who live there. Kenny, what are you on about? I'm confused, okay? You're actually confusing me. I feel like this is some form of gaslighting almost, where I'm like, wait, did I mention something related to that? Because... what are you on about, Kenny? Kenny, please, I beg you. I feel gaslit, Kenny. I was literally responding to someone asking about the thing going around the British that have big front teeth because of bad dental care. Wait, yeah, but it's just that the dental care talk was like way back. Too generous or lost. It's okay, it's okay. You can take your time. You can take your time. Anytime. Anytime. Kenny is listening to audio. Someone asked very recently, was it Kenny? Was it Kenny? Kenny is listening to audio from someone else's chat. No! This is what happens if you watch 2 streams at the same time. They may be lost with each other. I feel like they're lost in a different way though, so... Damn it. I always forget, maybe I should just turn it off, that like the stream can run slower. I know there's a way to turn it off. I know people get mad over that shit, but like... this is my stream and I do what I want. So, yeah. Oh man, and this is what I get for explaining to someone about something sad. Yeah, we're all super duper mad at you. You feel terrible and ashamed. We're just teasing, bro. We're just teasing. If Jamaica's British runners win, Sasuga. And why is that, huh? Absolutely heartbroken. No! Not the fucking super heartbreak emotes. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't always get behind when I watch you from my PC. Not on my tablet though. Why does that happen? Huh? It's just slightly too slow. It just maybe buffers a few times. If my grandma had wheels. I know that meme. It's always the fucking dying rolls and the heartbreak. The rolls, the heart, yeah, and the fucking skull, and then the bruh. Like, bruh. It always a bruh. Okay, question. Do you guys think I'm a bruh girl? There's such a thing as like being a bro. I don't think I say bro. Or do I? I don't. Do I say bro to you guys? Man, I'm dead. No, you also gotta have that one emoji with like the sagging eyes. With like the wait, let me try to find it. I only bro and rare, and yeah, sometimes I bro, but yo bro. I used to bro a lot more. Like, yo bro, hey bro, what's up bro? I feel like it kind of just died down. Not that sad emoji. Wait, this one. Let me try to find it. Smallest screen. I can't find anything like this. Where's the one with like the big saggy eyes? It's not even here. Okay, let me just do big saggy eye, big sad eyes emoji. I actually found it by just typing that. But this doesn't, wait, what, this doesn't look like it. Maybe it's just on freaking iPhone or something. Doesn't look right here. It doesn't look the same. Blah. I hate iPhone. What's with the ring? Don't. I wonder if they say Roka is a bro or a tomboy. Then how would you classify me? Would you consider me a girly girl? The peon emoji. No, the peon emoji is different. It's like the puppy. That's the puppy eyes. This one is like the depressed looking one. I found it under the different style emojis. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It is the rings under the eyes. Very girly. Hey, I'm happy. I'm happy. I consider myself like hyper feminine, but sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm not doing it right. Very ladylike. I'm very happy to hear that, actually. Okay, don't call me girly pop though. That goes too far. That's too much. Don't call me girly pop. Where does that freaking term come from? God damn it. God fucking damn it. I hate that term. It makes me like flinch like an abused dog. Every time I hear the term girly pop, I just go like, boom! That bad. Yup. I don't know. Something happened with that term. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. Maybe in the members or something like that. One of your friends call you that. They don't. My friends are not really that type. They're not. They're very girly girls. I feel like the whole... Okay, the girly pop thing, I feel like it's like used by people who like want to try to like enter the girly space and you're like, oh yeah, I'm so girly pop too. It's just such a weird term. Trauma. It's been weaponized. Yeah. I don't know. I rarely cringe, but that word always makes me cringe. Isn't it said ironically? Weaponized words. It's just probably something like that. I can maybe tell you guys in like, I don't know, member stream, because it's kind of like weird. It's kind of weird. I didn't even know what it means actually. I don't fully get it either, but it just makes me fucking flinch. More than do that. It kind of feels like do that too. Do that feel... Those are words, I don't know, I have a list of words that I just do not like. And like do that is on there. Girly pop. What else? Like words I fucking hate. Fucking curse story time. It's not really like a long story time. Dude, that is funnier to me. It's stupid. Femgineer. Femgineer is kind of funny, I will say. It is like ooh, but it is kind of funny too. Void. You have to type it like that, fucking loser. I think the term void is just funny to me. I don't know, it's just funny to me. It doesn't really go on the list. Void is just... Because I could just call you like a moid. And that's funny too. It has like moid. It almost sounds like moist. Void. Yeah. Gotta have a license. I have a license for that. Eh. Eric, I like your profile picture. I've literally never seen anyone use Flight until now. You have not been on that part of the internet. I see. I see. I have a deep hatred for the word franchise. Why? What's the beef with the word franchise? Is Flight meant to be derogatory? Well, I think it depends on intentions. And whenever I say it, I don't know, guess the context. Whenever I say moit, guess it. Maybe I mean it like affectionately. Maybe I mean it derogatory. A franchise that killed his parents.
My grandpa was killed by a franchise.
I need the franchise lore right fucking now. I need to fucking know. Moit affectionately. So you are all moits, huh? I see. Or are there foids in the chat too? It has French in it, so as long as you don't think about it too hard. Broken said food in fast food places. Okay, franchise makes me think about corporate intruding in spaces that used to have soul. How do you feel about the term corpo? How do you feel about the term corporate? Yeah, probably because it's too close to French. Even worse. How do you feel about it? Hey, perhaps maybe I can talk about it. Corpo is more evil. Sasuga! But they were franchises even before they lost their soul. Okay, actually, I was talking about Corpo. I still need to do that one stream where we talk about like VTuber Corpo ideas. And just now, I was cooking, like I was inspired by somebody mentioning like rock, paper, scissors in the chat, and I was thinking, rock, paper, scissors, idle unit, let's fucking go. I was also thinking, okay, what if there was a VTuber Corpo? Okay, listen. Hear me out, hear me out. I got the idea of the century. This is going to revive VTubing like never before. Called VUber. And it's literally like a bunch of Uber drivers. And they could do streams with the people who like have that service. Like it's almost a sort of like carpool thing. And and their meet and greets is just them driving you to your destination or something. VUber, yeah. What if it's like a bunch of cute girls who are going to drive you? I think get out of the kitchen. No! Yeah, car karaoke nights. Think about it. Think about it. It's like a cute girl driving and then she's like, I have the time of my life. Do not ever cook again. You guys don't understand. You don't understand. You just want the same fucking slop every time. You don't understand a soulful idea. You don't understand a soulful idea when you're in the presence of one. You don't get it. You don't get it. But then when it finally works and I'm making billions of dollars, that's when you understand. You'll be like, it'll be like that one meme, you know, like that one like meme with like that nerd, and then like the girl who's like with the jock or something. That's like you with like the basic VTuber corporal structure, and then me being like, oh, me my VTuber idea, and then soon I'm going to be the CEO of VTuber, and you're gonna be at my doorstep, pregnant, begging for forgiveness.
Thank you.
If I were fantasy. Knowing what I know about the average VTuber driving skills, hey. It doesn't need to be good. It just needs to be entertaining. Okay, that's the main, that's the theme here. Like, I already thought about that, okay? I know. It just needs to be entertaining. It just needs to be fun to watch. And people love watching disaster. So I think VTuber is gonna be great. Hope the insurance covers that. I don't know. We need to get a really good lawyer though. I think we need a whole legal team actually. Hey, Roxy, but you are a supervillain. Should you not try for a place in the government, like being the prime minister or the queen? What? Where did this come from? No, I'm gonna make like millions of bucks, and then I'm going to be like a trillionaire, and then I'm evil. That's just how I become evil. Better Call Saul. And then Roka is sitting in a chair menacingly while slowly turning around and head-petting a gemstone-shaped cat. It's gonna be like that image that I have! Like the little, like, kitty... gemstone kitty one. You guys remember that? I really like that one that I made. Do I still have it? Did I save it? I might have actually not. I might have just deleted it. No, not the gemstone kitty! The gemstone kitty. You don't remember? You don't remember my art? Oh, it might be here actually. It's not. Sort by date. Oh! Okay, I have the PSD. I just don't have the freaking image. I think I deleted the image and saved the PSD. Here, I can show you real quick. I love it, and I thought you guys would love it more, but I was the only one who loved it, apparently. Like, why is nobody talking about this anymore now? Look. I thought it was adorable. Me and my evil cat. It was kind of a one-time thing. You're kind of a one-time thing. Oh, now I get a reaction. I like him, but he's also vaguely cursed. It's a gemstone. Gemstones are cursed. They're cursed rocks. That's why their soul is inside of a freaking rock. The legs are kind of off. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? How dare you? Do not ever talk to me or my son again. Ever again. Are we shapeshifters? Yes, at Pose Masquerade. I thought we were supernatural life forms. You're cursed. Yeah, so gemstone has to avoid fur. Actually, gemstones have fur. Didn't you guys get your plushies? Gemstones have fur. It is like, you guys are not smooth. You guys are furries. You guys are furries, and it's over for you. She just called us pussies. No, I called you beavers now. Yeah, you're not a furry. What? You're not an engineer? They're all engineers here, so they're all furries. I know exactly what they're up to. They're either like nerds or furries. I thought we were rock. You are! It's a special new type of element, actually. It is an element that I was able to create, and other people cannot create this element. It is a certain type of a rock-like structure that also has the appearance of fur. It is a furry rock. It is gemstonium. Isn't moss like fur for rocks? Yeah, but this isn't moss. This is gemstonium. A 𝐿𝐼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗, thanks, I hate it. Furry rock, isn't that just asbestos? I mean, you guys are old, right? So you got that good sniff of asbestos from back in the day, so... You know what? It checks out. It fucking checks out. Like, not that old. You are old. I know you are. Were you from the time with asbestos? Because I am. I remember at some point I had to leave, like, the school building, like, for I think there was asbestos in, like, the school. Or nearby the school. And then they had to get that removed. You've never heard of asbestos. Hey, you're a little baby! Aww. Were you in a third world? Nope. I was living in the Netherlands. I was born in the Netherlands and I grew up most of my life here. Yep. Netherlands took their time. Did they? Hey. I mean, you would know for sure. I know that. Hey, isn't it too young to be here? He's a baby. He's a baby. Wait, how old are you, Rekka? Just asking for a friend. How old are you? Here by 2000s, we had removed almost all of it. Some lead paint on the other hand. Lead paint on the other hand. Yeah, but I was alive before the 2000s, bro. Some third worlds are less likely to have asbestos in the first place. I think it's true, actually. I don't even recall asbestos being an issue in, like, Indonesia when I was living there. You need to be at least 30 for the stream. 35 getting there. Oh, no. That was not what I was mentioning about. I was mentioning about the fact you know the secret information, huh? It wasn't popular everywhere, just some places. We had commie blocks. I don't think they had asbestos. Heard about them. But that's as far as it goes. I never really heard of it here. Well, I guess I gotta go. Hey! So gemstones are just asbestos. No, you're not asbestos. You are asbestos. Because you got the best ass. Get it? Oh, Get it. You're not even getting it. Listen, I'm gonna end myself. Because I'm not 30 yet. Guards, we can only have 30 years old people here in the chat. Everybody who's younger than 30, you are not allowed to be here. Only Oji-san's allowed. Hey. The school in Scotland is really old. Second highest village in Scotland with a lot of old buildings, so it could have had asbestos. Hey. I think some break bat still have asbestos in them. It's kind of crazy to think about it. So we got asbestos to deal with and microplastics. Hey! Asbestos! Let's go! Best ass! He is fat. He's fucking fat. He's just like, look at this. I'm actually kind of mad because, okay. I wanted the plushie to have this. I'm gonna show you. Like, I know sewing, okay? And I know that you can, like, make a good butt if you, like, put, like, a little... Here. Oh my god, I can't freaking copy this image.
Oh, it's on Etsy. Ugh.
Okay. God damn it. Can I please copy this image? I beg you. Yeah, no, I wanted to have cake, but then they said no. Like a little line. Just a little string, you know, like... I'm too lazy to print screen, I'm sorry. I am too lazy. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. Either way, I wanted you guys to have a cake. I wanted the plushie to have cake. And I was sad to know that it was not possible. But. Maybe I'm not allowed to say this, but they didn't tell me I wasn't allowed to say it. We got something pretty interesting cooking up when it comes to plushies.
Thank you.
Don't tell management I said that. Don't tell them I said that. I didn't actually say that. No, I didn't actually. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Speaking of age, happy 3 years. Hey, guys! Thank you. You're 15 minutes early. Said what? Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Guys, refresh the page. What are you talking about? I think you're talking about a different topic, guys. Your stream is behind, guys. You need to refresh.
You're just schizoing. You guys are all just a bunch of schizos. Can we watch your debut stream this year? I don't want to watch my debut stream. It makes me sick. It makes me sick, guys. I don't want to watch the debut stream. Every time I just hear it, I'm like, ugh! Why was I like that? Why? It's very cute. Well, then you can go and watch it yourself because I literally cannot watch that. I just can't watch it. I was like, why was I like that? Why was I stupid? Why was I restarted? Why? With that stupid ass, like, ha 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 ha, every fucking time I do it because I was nervous as hell. Like, the fucking, every sentence, like, nervous laughter.mp3. So fucking weird. I need to rewatch someday. Every VTuber rewatch, yup. It's just weird, okay? Like, what do you even expect? Now I kind of wonder, how do VTubers who do, like, there are VTubers who do their debut after they've already been streaming, right? How does that feel? Does it feel like as cringe if you do your debut stream after you already started at first? I don't know. Not really. I just don't really like debuts to begin with. But at the same time, I do want to do some debut parody soon. I was actually thinking it could be fun. I had a fun idea. So, I was thinking of, like, you know how I do, like, roleplay streams? To maybe do, like, debut streams with different characters. I think it could be kind of funny. What if I turned into, like,
A man.
one time? I'll turn into a man. How's that? Femboy Roxy. Harold debuted. Exactly! What if Harold debuted? And he's like, hi, I'm Harold. And like, that's gonna be your new Oshi. What would his Oshi mark even be? I'm not really sure, actually. Hey? I tried being a man, it sucks. Hey, so you're not anymore? Hey? ROCA ROURIN. The two fingies. A sword and a cross, a frog, an onion, runes. I think it has to be like I like that one yogurt actually. The sword and the shield. The sword and shield. just a man and then ZAPPU. I like that. As a man, I can confirm being a man is painful. Gotta be careful. Wait, so does it mean that you guys all wanna like transition? The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers, robots in disguise. I think being a man is awesome. Yeah. Cool. I actually really like being a woman. I do. Being a void feels so good, guys. Being a girl sounds way worse, no offense. It's pros and cons, really. I feel like sometimes, you know, there's some moments where I'm like, darn it, I wish I was a man for this. But overall, I feel like really fucking happy I'm a woman. I wish I could become an Autobot. Don't we all? Where the lions cover ROCA from the OSC from the Transformers movie. We gotta watch the Transformers movie first. Do you guys like the Transformers? Are there any Transformers fans here? I don't think so. Imagine not being able to pee standing up. I mean, I can pee when standing up. I don't know. Contrary to popular belief, I can stand up and I can pee. It just won't be good, but I can. Okay. Just can't aim. I mean, isn't that like all the fucking guys too? Except the difference is at least I can admit the fact that I can't aim, but we have this. I remember my grandma. She had this little like tile. It was like one of those tiles you have in the toilet, like in a bathroom, and it like with those little like, you know, it has the little like 𝙼𝙬𝙗, little lace on it with a little fancy font, you know, and then it had this quote that I will never ever forget, and it goes, als je maar niet richten kan, moet je maar gaan zitten, man. Which means if you can't sit down, just or if you can't aim, just sit down, bro. Like, I love it. I kind of want one. Keeping it simple, savage. Wait, let me try to find it. It has to be like, als je maar niet richten kan, moet je maar gaan zitten. Okay, here, it was something like this, except it had a very silly, like, boomer picture. Like one of these tiles in the fucking toilet. It was not exactly this, like, it felt a bit more poetic, but it was something like this. So just sit down, man. Just sit down. Just sit down if you're too lazy to stand. I don't know. I feel like being a man seems tiring because what if you're like standing up and you're peeing? And like afterwards you realize you know, need to do number 2. Like, do you just need to switch around then? Isn't it kind of fucking... Is that why it's always so freaking dirty in like public toilets? It's spilling all over the place. That's so fucking annoying, you know? Like, for me, it's like I already sit down anyway. It's pretty easy to switch. Yeah, just like how it's easier for me to stand up and pee, but it's not good. It gets everywhere. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's always so freaking dirty. People are always spilling it everywhere on public toilets. You sit down after you finish ROCA, not midstream. Wait, so are you watching the stream standing up? Okay, well, I'll stand up then. Okay. Wait, what the hell? That looks weird. Some people are just jerks and don't lift up the seat. Yeah, me. I believe that whoever is, you know, using the toilet is just in charge of, like, doing, like, putting the seat wherever they want it. It's not the previous person's responsibility. So, like, if you want the toilet seat, like, up, you have to do that yourself, man. And if you want to have it down, you have to do that yourself. Like, just check it. It's not that hard. Just check it. Not according to an episode of South Park. Yeah, but like, according to that episode, we were sitting on the toilet wrong. Always put the cover down before flushing, for God's sake, you nasty bastard. How hard do you flush? Holy moly. Not my problem. After you're done, close the seat. When you flush, you spray the inside stuff everywhere. Damn, it's getting everywhere. Actually, have you guys ever had that you like still sit on it until you flush? You fucking feel the water in your butt. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Ugh. I have to put toilet paper on the work toilet seat if I need to use it. It's nasty in here. I sometimes bring wet wipes just so I can, like, I don't know, if I ever would use something in public, I can, like, wipe the shit out of it, because I'm kind of paranoid over that stuff. It's disgusting. It's also why I just don't really, like, drink any water when I'm out, because I simply just do not want to use public toilets, because I don't want to deal with that. I am not a clean freak, but some of these toilets are really, really, really fucking bad. Put seat up, pee, put seat back down, get accused of not putting seat up to pee. You can never win them. It's always like that. But wait a minute, who is, like, policing your, like, toilet habits, though? Who does that? You know what? I'm so fucking happy I live alone and I don't have to worry about this bullshit. I can just do whatever the fuck I want. If I wanna, I don't know, if I wanna take the entire fucking toilet seat off, nobody's gonna, like, be mad. Like, I don't fucking give a shit. I'm so fucking glad I'm not sharing this place with anybody. It's like, ugh. It'll be so annoying. It'll be so fucking annoying. I don't have to worry about, like, warm toilet seats either. I fucking hate that too. My roommate in college was so annoying about the toilet seat. What was it about? She reigns over her throne. Wait till you get a roommate. There'll be carnage. I don't want a roommate. I don't want a roommate. I like my cave. Thank you very much. This is just me. I don't want a roommate at all. Is the rent in the Netherlands expensive? It depends on where you live. But I'm not from the city, so it's a little cheaper. That's why I'm able to actually live alone. If you live in the city, it is crazy, crazy, crazy expensive. But I live kind of far away. So yeah, it is annoying. It is annoying with traveling though. But it is what it is. Why would anyone get a roommate? Are we first year at uni? Yeah, I know. They're fucking babies. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still in high school. And the city ain't too bad. Just have to be lucky. Really? Because everything I see so far is fucking bad. Like, you get a tiniest space. It's fucking expensive. Especially if you want to live on your own. If you, like, don't want to have roommates, you're kind of screwed. You have to share the place with somebody, I feel. You didn't mention you lived in a small town. Yeah, I'm a country girl. I'm a country girl. There is actually a lot of farmland around the place where there's actual farmland, yeah. With cows. Big fields and cows and stuff. It is true. Country girls make do no. Yeehaw! 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 I feel like the country over here is just not like comparable to like what people understand like American country. A southern girl. Yeah. Yeehaw. My mom used to be much more of a country girl. Like I think did I tell you guys about that? Like she used to actually live on like a farm like place, and then she had a horse. She was a horse girl. For being a country girl, I wouldn't have guessed that. Really, do I appear like a city person? I do really like the city though. I like visiting the city, and I really like the bustling nature, like very lively nature of the city. I don't know. But I'm always stuck in these small towns. Always stuck in the small towns. Huan, yeah. She used to have a horse, and the name of the horse was Thunder. Thunder. Oh, Thunder. She's gonna get out of this town. Fucking pop punk, I can. Just a small town girl. Living in a lonely world. Oh, a small time girl. A small time girl, even. Great name for a horse. I forgot if she like gave the name herself or if the horse already had that name when she got him. But she told me it was a black horse. It was like a very majestic looking black horse called Thunder. And she was really sad when she had to move away and then she had to sell Thunder. It was so sad. Happy anniversary, Roxy! Thank you, Devil Hunter! It is actually 12! Thank you! Thank you! Oh, thank you. I'm happy, guys. 3 whole years. 3 whole years! Where does time go? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I go now. Bye! Yeah, I do want to have some energy left though, so I gotta sleep because tomorrow I want to have energy when I'm with the girls. Congrats. Thank you! Thank you for Marcel! Thank you so much for Yaka Super. Thank you! Thank you, 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 thank you! Oh, and a lot of free supers. Fires, thank you! Love what you do. Here's so many more adventures. I'm happy! I'm happy. Lately I've actually been feeling kind of like dooming. I don't know. I kind of have a little bit of depression lately, and I just feel very unsure about like, oh, do people still even like what I do? Do people even care about it? I don't know. People don't care. People don't care. But I'm gonna try to keep the bad thoughts at bay. And like every time I do streaming and see how excited you guys are, it's all gone. It's kind of there. So I'm just really happy to hear that. It means a lot. Thank you so much, that guy, you know. Happy 3rd anniversary! Thank you, Salkin. Thank you. Happy anniversary, Roxy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Psychic. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Wow, happy anniversary. Kuramoy. Thank you. Oh, Notorious. Thank you. Happy 3rd anniversary. Warrior. Thank you. 3rd anniversary. Glad you're still here. I'll always be here. Dan, thank you. Happy 3rd anniversary. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super. Congrats on your 3rd year. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, may you see many more happy anniversaries. Thank you so much, Darkly. Cold Dream. Love your stream. Thank you. No, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I'm sorry I'm sometimes kind of dooming. I just have a lot of insecurity and like, I don't know. I ask myself a lot like, is it so worth it? You know? But I don't know. I really like making you guys happy. I think that's probably what keeps me going the most. So keep being happy, because else I'm gonna leave. No. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Seriously though, I just wanna know that I'm able to make your days just a bit brighter, just a bit happier, just cheer you up a bit, and I don't know. We love your content and streams. I'm really happy to hear that. Hey. You do far less than some of us. You seem like you're keeping an even keel, at least from what we see. Well, of course I'm not gonna like mention it on stream. I feel like it's kind of bad to like keep talking about it on stream because I mean, I'll be making people sad. And if every time I doomed I would mention it, I feel like I would just make everybody really, really sad. And that's precisely the thing I don't want to do. I wanna be here to make people laugh, to make people have a good time, to just make people have fun. Even if you are very engaged in my streams, or if you just put me in the background, I don't know. I just want to be something positive to your life. And I feel like that would all be wasted if all I do is call on stream and be like, nobody likes me, everybody hates me. Yeah, so sometimes I do. I don't think it's wrong to like let that out either, but you know, I'm really doing my best to make you laugh. So I don't want to.
Thank you.
I don't want all of that effort to fall apart just because I sometimes do. Okay, so people love being important to someone, and you should know you are important to us. Aww, thank you. Thank you so much. It's lovely. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary. Also, happy 3rd anniversary to our favorite rock. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a bit positive in my life. Yeah, I'm happy. Even if I'm just a small positive, I'm happy. I'm happy. Even if I just made you laugh just once, just a single time, that's already enough. Like, I already did my job. Roxy. Wait, can I do... Yeah, Roxy at your service. That's what I hope to do. You feel important to some of us, at least. Do I feel important to you? Putting you on the spot. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. It's whatever. I already know.
Thank you.
And this. Sasuga. You guys make me happy. I'm very sorry. I just really enjoyed chatting with you. You're my 𝐿 and I thought these were fine due to more friction before I write something. I think this is my last one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am sorry for everything that happened. It's just we do need to keep certain rules to keep things in check. So yeah. I'm sorry that I had to go down this way. But thank you so much for at least being respectful about it now. Moonat, thank you for sticking with us all this time, Lost. Thank you so much, Moonat. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy. You have more than 10 anniversaries, I'm calling it. We'll see about that. We have to work for it, you know? It's a shared effort. So, we'll see if... We'll get there. Thank you for always making me happy, Roxy. You're one of the most intelligent and creative people I've ever met. Happy anniversary. Don't call me intelligent. You're gonna do stuff to my ego. You're gonna do stuff to my ego. It is very dangerous to call me that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I am not intelligent. I'm not creative. Don't inflate the ego. It is very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. I'll go to the streams being like, actually. Alright, we'll call you stupid. I'm already in charge of that, bro. Get your own job. I already do that. I call myself retarded all the fucking time. Get your own job. I sometimes feel like I'm not as involved, but I let me know that I support you every step of the way. You're super involved. What do you mean? I'll see you around. You're smarter than me. That's intelligent enough. I want to make a really mean joke. I will not. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm joking. No, I'm actually kind of stupid. So don't do that. You'll make me believe I'm smart, and that's bad because I'm stupid. And as we all know, stupid people who think they're smart are the most dangerous people. I think the current world situation shows that. Stupid people who think they're smart. I don't want to be that type of person. So, danger ups. Also, I just never want to stop learning anything. You aren't stupid, even if you don't want to say you're smart. No, I am. I am pretty stupid. There's so much I don't know, and despite all the overthinking and all the fucking time my brain spends on trying to make decisions, I always make the fucking wrong decision. Wah! So I'm stupid. I'm pretty sure I'm stupid. So yeah, if you doubt your own intelligence, it means you're better than a lot of people. Maybe it means I'm better, but it doesn't mean I'm good. It takes a little foolishness to have some whimsy. Yeah. So I need a little bit of foolishness. Well, I have a lot of foolishness. Therefore, I have a lot of whimsy. That's how it works, right? Help and whimsy, help and whimsy, help and whimsy. I like the hand thing. They go crazy sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Wait. I hope that one day I can actually have a model with actual hand tracking like this. I am kind of bummed out. Okay, if you guys have been wondering why I'm not using my 3D as much, I am waiting for the hand tracking. Apparently something went wrong with this shipment, and they shipped it to my house, and I didn't even arrive a notification of it. I was supposed to pick it up, but I didn't get notified, and then it was just shipped back. So I still don't have hand tracking right now. So whenever I'm like in 3D, it's just gonna be like robo hands. You're smart enough to know how to cook, sing, stream, and just everything you do, really. I feel like it's not really intelligence. I feel like most of the skills that I have were either stuff that I learned because of necessity, because I just needed it else I wouldn't survive, or just because I really, really wanted it. Most of the stuff I know, I wasn't really born with, like, the talent. It was just perseverance all the way through. Practice every fucking time. Just, I want it, and I will it, and it will be that way. I will will it into existence. And, I don't know. Just being very persistent. Talents are hard to cultivate. Don't be hard on yourself. I don't think that's being hard on yourself. And I think, you know, the reason why I'm able to be good at certain things is because I'm a little hard on myself at times. And I don't settle for just being mediocre at something. So yeah, your wit leaves me dizzy sometimes. Hey, I don't want to hear that from you. You're way wittier than me. I don't want to hear that from you. That would feel bad. That's pretty normal though. You learn mostly through what you want to do and what you gotta do. I do feel like there's some people who are really like born with like natural talent. I wish that was me, but it's all just persistence. But I hope that can inspire some people as well. I want to show you guys that if you want something enough, if you want to be good at something, if you want to do something, if you work hard for it, you'll be able to do it. And I believe in that. I seriously do. Maybe there are, of course, some compromises you gotta make, but I feel like you will get to a, you know, point where you can actually look back and be happy with what you achieved. So I hope to be that kind of inspiration to people. I know I'm not perfect at the things I do either. I know there's people who are much better than me at the things I do, but I don't think that's what this is about. I don't think that's what VTubing is about. I don't know. Maybe for some people, but for me, I remember writing that actually, and like my motivation for when I auditioned to become a VTuber for the first time. Like, I know I'm imperfect, but I'm motivated, and what I want to show people through VTubing is I want to show them that I'm able to grow, and I hope that by watching my growth, people will be encouraged to give it a try themselves and see that everything's possible. Yeah. But yeah, that's really how I feel about it, and I'm very happy to be here with you guys right now. After 3 years, that's a lot of time. Wow. And I wasted a lot of time too, being in a stupid hospital. And I'm sad about that, but I'm happy to be here. So yeah. You're tough as nails. No. I pretend, but it works. What if I say I'm not like the others? Hey, Roxy's perfect in my eyes. Don't see me that way. I wouldn't want people to see me as perfect. I think people should be able to like acknowledge my what is it? My positives, my negatives. That's fine. You can have things about me you don't like. I think that's natural. I think that's normal. And I think your brain works in weird ways. I actually feel like sometimes if you just take something for what it is and see both the good and the bad, it can actually strengthen your connection with something. In weird ways, really. I don't quite know how to explain it. Maybe one day I'll have the intelligence to properly explain it to you. I hope so. Man, I'm always so bad with thoughts. There's so many things that I want to talk about that are in my mind, in my brain, and I always feel so incompetent when it comes to talking. Like, I feel like there's like a good like portion, like 80% or something of like the stuff that goes on in my mind that I just don't really know how to say. It's difficult, okay? And it is why I actually consider myself kind of stupid. I feel like I don't know, I envy people. I envy people who are the types to be able to immediately say what's on their mind and say it in such a like easily digestible way. I can't. I try real hard, but I can't. 80 is a bit high, you say a lot, enough to make even more deducible. I'd say it's pretty accurate. I'm not saying the thoughts I have are like good or whatever, but there's just a lot of thoughts that I feel like it's just so hard to put into words. Also, English is not my first language, so you know, there's that too. I'm not saying that I'm that good at like explaining myself in Dutch either, though. It's just I don't know. I also find it really hard to just talk to like this to you guys on stream. It's like a bunch of people at the same time. It's hard. Writing a lot helped me with that. I tried that and maybe I should just try again. Maybe that's what it comes down to. I should just try again. And you taught yourself English. You're plenty smart. Well, I was forced to. I remember I think I told you guys, right, how I learned English. So, you know, I only spoke Dutch when I was a kid. And I learned English through video games because I wanted to understand what the fuck they were saying. And usually games did not have like a Dutch dub or like a Dutch version or something. It was rare for games to have like a Dutch version. Whenever you speak German or French or Spanish, you can always change the language, but there's never Dutch. Never Dutch. And then, you know, I would always ask my mom, like, what does it say? What does it say? What does it say? I would play a game. What does it say? And I feel like I just slowly started to pick up stuff. And then I felt really good at English in elementary school. And I was like, yeah, I'm the English master. And then I moved out of the country. And I went to an international school. You know, I had to speak English all the fucking time. And that's when I realized, like, damn, I fucking suck. Damn, I need to step up my game. But then I was the only foreigner kid in that class, and I feel like the expectations were high because they were like, oh yeah, Roca, that's the foreigner kid. She's from overseas. She knows good English. So I felt like I was trying to LARP as like speaking English really well, even though I was actually really bad at it. But I feel like I like faked it so hard that I actually made it eventually. And when I first started streaming, I didn't really feel too confident about my English either. And I feel like streaming has actually helped me. It's funny because now I'm thinking about what to say. I wanted to say streaming has helped me like express myself quicker. Sorry, that was kind of ironic. Yeah. My English is just passable, but the bar is so low in France that it's amazing in their eyes. Isn't it because the French are very proud of their language, so they don't... I feel like that's the impression I got when I went to Paris, at least. Like, I feel like they don't really want to learn a new language. I think the first step of really like being able to do something well is to really want it. If you don't want it enough, I feel like it's just not really gonna happen. That's the first and I think the most important step of anything. Learning a language and whatever, you need to really, really want it. And I really, really, really wanted to learn English. I didn't want people to think I was stupid. English, I think it's the most difficult language in the world. I think like there are so many interpretations of the same word. I think a language being difficult, I do think that there's things that are maybe objectively more difficult, but I also think it has to do with what language you originally speak. Because if you speak a language that is already close to English, or has a lot of similarity, it's a lot easier to learn than if you speak a language that's completely different. And you have to like relearn the entire, grammar rules, vocabulary, alphabet even. Like, so it depends on like what language you originally speak for like what language would be the most difficult for you, I think. And also just everybody's brains work differently. English is one of the easier ones. I really think it depends. I really think it depends. Like, say if you, I don't know, speak Mandarin or something, and you're just not used to like writing in English or speaking, like there, even like learning how to pronounce certain things. It's maybe there's certain vowels or like letters or whatever you don't even use in your own language, and you have to relearn that. Essentially, that's really hard. I say relearn because I think there was a study that they did on babies, that babies could say everything really easily, and that essentially as we grow up and we learn a language, it's not like we learn something from scratch. It's actually that we forget the things that we don't use. So yeah. Grammar is usually the hardest part, but having brand new alphabets is also a huge obstacle. It very much is. But I also think pronunciation is very hard as well, especially if you want to like get it right. I think it's easy to say like, oh well, it doesn't really matter too much, even if you pronounce it kind of weirdly, like people can usually get what you say. But I feel like if you really like want to learn a language, of course you'd want to get that right. English pronunciation is stupid, but otherwise it's kind of easy, especially if your native language is any Germanic or Romance language. I don't agree with that, actually. I don't know. I don't agree with that, because there's a lot of stuff that's different. Like, me as, like, my mother tongue is Dutch. There's still stuff in English I have trouble with, like the freaking TH. I've been trying to practice that. It's hard, okay? We don't have that. It's hard. But Germanic languages, they usually have a lot of, like, different vowels. You know what also got me? Like, I feel like a lot of times, actually a lot of stuff that I learn in English, like, I do it wrong because I learned it wrong, because nobody corrected me. I need to be corrected. Desperately. Oh no, I need to be corrected. Is there somebody who can correct me? No, seriously. You just assume you're doing it right, yeah. It's also like you're just trying and nobody really corrects you. I feel like, it's rare for people to be like, actually, it's pronounced this way. And like for years, I've been pronouncing stuff weird. Like my freaking name, actually. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, well, you called yourself this in the beginning. So, my name comes from rock and rolling. Whoa! Who would have thought? And for years, I was pronouncing that specific, like, O sound in English wrong. And because of that, a lot of people think that I called myself ROCA. Yeah. So you're like, your name is ROCA, because I used to pronounce it as ROCA, which in Dutch we have like a distinction between like a big and a small. And then I guess because in English they don't really have that, they just defaulted to like what we call a big O. And then it sounds like ROCA to them, which it's not ROCA. If you say ROCA, you're wrong. I know a lot of people say ROCA. I will not correct them, but you are wrong. And I will laugh at you in my mind. It's not like rowing. It's like ROCA. Yeah, Kai tried to correct the pronunciation of your name. Yeah, I remember that. She's like, what? And it's funny because like ROCA is a Spanish word, I think. Yeah, just rock. So, At least we made you laugh, did you? I thought it was just a fun nickname though. My name is... I fucking love it when people say like ROCA ROURIN. Where the hell does the roux even come from? Like, what is it? Are you cooking? Are you making a fucking roux? Rourin. I'm too ESL. I don't even know this guy said your name wrong. I noticed, but I was like, I think I tried to correct people like in the beginning, and like I think people just forgot, and then I was just like, whatever, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with ROCA. We're just gonna roll with it. Get it? Oh yeah, can't even do like the cool finger thing. The bat pronunciation sounds like ROCA. By the way, this way it means fox in Hungarian. Hey! Foxy Roxy! Foxy Roxy! I love it. Oh, Johnstone. I don't even know what I'm doing. I wanted to add ears, actually. I want to make myself a fox. Good night. I don't really have fox ears, actually. Bunny ears? I got bunny ears. I got cat ears. I think this is the closest I got. That was attached to the wrong freaking thing. Foxes have pretty big ears. It's just gonna be like a fennec fox thing, maybe. And like it's stupid that it shows that in stream. It's not actually supposed to. Fennec fox. They have huge ears, right? Like so. Roar. Kitsune, kitsune, watashi wa megitsune. Onna wa no. I don't have the tail though. What kind of laugh was it again? Like, Kong Kong. Yeah, Kong, Kong Kong. Kong Kong, Kong. I love it. I love it. The ears are a bit wonky, but I love it. Kong Kong Kitsune. What would it be like? ROCA Kong. King Kong. Kona? Konin. Yeah, it doesn't feel right, huh? Kitsune ROCA. Kitsune ROCA. Konin. I was thinking that. It feels weird. That just sounds like a cone-shaped VTuber. As long as you don't say Kuma Kuma. What is wrong with Kuma Kuma? Detective Kona. Rokon. Rokon. Actually, rock on. Let's go! Rock on! Rock! that's going to be my catchphrase. Rock on, rock on! Rock on. I love it. Hey, is Pogo still streaming? Let's see. Pogo, Pogo, Pogo. Yes. I want to rate Pogo, okay? And then I want to say, rock on! Okay? Alright, duh! Thank you so much for today. Let's make it a Pogo raid. And I will see you tomorrow! 𝐿𝑄𝐍𝐶. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for the celebrations. And I hope I was able to make you laugh today.